It's Mo and Deb.
Hey, everybody. It's supper time. Y'all cooking supper? Or are you eating out?
No, not eating out.
We're not eating out.
Well, do you eat out during the week very much?
Wednesday nights, we eat Mexican every Wednesday night before Bible
night.
study. Yes. Friday nights we eat because it's steak night.
You have a certain place you go for steaks then?
Wherever we decide to go. Sometimes we go around here, and sometimes we go to Fort Payne and different places.
Yeah.
Hi, y'all. Anybody out there?
We don't go out during the week very much. There is.
Hi from Millie.
Tricia, hi.
Hi, Tricia.
Thank you for joining us. We're cooking dinner, and we thought we'd cook dinner and talk at the same time.
Yeah, because guess what we're doing tonight? We're getting together to mail out some cookbooks.
Hey, Britt.
Y'all been ordering our cookbooks. Thank you guys for ordering our cookbooks. We're excited to send them to you. So, here they are. And a bunch of them are going out tomorrow. And hey, Pam from Texas and Britt. Happy Tuesday to you. It is Tuesday afternoon. We're cooking supper.
Just getting my computer together. We're trying to have a new system where we can read our messages a little bit easier.
2 old girls with a new system.
Okay,
so I'm using my handy dandy mix and chop on the ground beef here, y'all.
So what we're making is tater tot dinner casserole. This is from a wonderful follower who gave us this a couple of lives ago. A couple of weeks ago we had a live, and Renae Lynn posted her recipe for this tater tot dinner casserole.
Are you on here, Renae? Where are you, Renae?
So I wanted to try. Oh, French toast. Britt's having French toast for dinner.
Nice. I love French toast.
Yeah.
Hey, Joanne, the cookbook is $20 plus shipping, and we're rounded it to $25 if you're, not in Kalamazoo. Well, not Kalamazoo, because Kalamazoo is probably $5. But like if you're California from Georgia, maybe a little more.
For one cookbook, it's $25. But if you order more, it'll be a little bit more for shipping.
Hey, Linda. So, yeah.
So what we've done for the tater tot casserole, you will need an 8.5 by 11 pan. It's a 9 by 13.
9 by 13
pan. And we probably should spray this a little. Do you have something we can spray with it?
Sure, I do.
Just in case. I sure would hate to have it stick. I don't think it'll stick, but just in case. So if you'll spray the pan. I've already got 1 pound of ground beef almost done, but I'm going to now add... I chopped up an onion and a pepper.
Are you going to drain that ground beef or no?
I'm going to cook this and then we're going to drain.
Okay,
yes.
Gotcha.
So Renae did not say to cook this with the ground beef, but I am just because I had a pepper and an onion that I needed to use. Oh. So I'm going to go ahead and put this right in, and I'll hand you this.
Oh, thanks.
And then we're going to...
Hold on. Gonna get every good little bit.
I'm going to mix this in so it can cook for a few minutes, and I'm going to add some salt and a little bit of pepper. I always add pepper, and I try to stay low on the salt.
Yes.
And we're going to let these vegetables cook for just a few minutes, and then we'll continue on. I didn't get that one piece of pepper cut up real good.
It's mostly skin, so
it smells really good. This is an 80-20 ground beef. I like to get it pretty lean, and leaner if I can find it, but they didn't have it today. So, hey, Joey in West Tennessee. Hi there, Joanne. Hey, we talked to
Linda.
Joanne. Oh, there's 2 Joannes.
See, Linda is on Joey. See,
oh, right.
Linda,
I did that to her in a message last week.
She tries to trick us.
She told me it was Linda, and I answered Joey.
I know it.
Sorry.
Yep.
So, yes, we are making dinner from a recipe from Renae Lynn, who gave us this recipe. It's in the notes. We'll, of course, post it later, but it's actually in the notes in a live that we had a couple of weeks ago. So I just wrote it down really quick. So the items you need are ground beef, some mixed vegetables, a can of cream of chicken soup, tater tots, a bag of tater tots, and a block of cheddar cheese. I added an onion and bell pepper to this. That wasn't in her recipe, but I've added that.
Am I supposed to be grating this cheese?
Yeah, you can grate the cheese for us.
The whole block?
I think we'll probably need half, but we may need some more to put it on top.
Okay.
There wasn't any real, except for the pound of ground beef, there wasn't any exact measurement. So part of this is going to be however much we want to do. Come right here.
I can't see my friends over there. Hey, friends, while you've got a question there about our cookbook, Dan, yes. Read that one.
Barbara said, where can we order the cookbook? Thank you for the question, Barbara. We are asking you to private message us or send an email to moanddeb2023@gmail. And then we're going to send you the exact instructions on how to get the cookbook. So what we're doing is you can send payment to PayPal. We'll accept Venmo, or we'll accept a check. So when you message us, we can tell you exactly how to get payment to us. And if you're going to send a check, exactly where to send it to. Yeah, to us. If we're mailing you the cookbook, it's $25. That includes shipping.
Yep.
If you live close to us and can meet us in our local area, we're not charging the shipping. Because we're going to go out and meet you. So, yeah.
Because we're out and about all the time anyway.
Right. So. Excuse me. I met someone today at the post office. I took some to Diane yesterday at her house. You know, if it's people we know, we're going to help deliver them. So, hey, Joanne, your nickname is Joey. I'm going to start calling you Joey. That'll help me remember. But, so yeah, that's how, if you'll just send us a message, and I will post this information too. It's it's moanddeb2023 at
2023, so this year.
Yeah, at gmail.com. That's where you can, or go to your messenger and send us a private message.
Yeah, either one
of those works. Yeah. And that way we can tell you exactly how to get the cookbook. We haven't got a credit card thing set up. We're working on that through our website and hope to have that someday, but right now we don't have that set up. So one of these days we'll be a little bit more tech savvy. Or we'll pay somebody to do all this for us so that we can have it set up on our website, and you just go click the button and pay with a credit card.
Yeah.
But until then, we have a way to get it out to you.
You know, we really didn't think this thing through.
Well,
we just said, we get sometimes
though you don't think of things until it happens.
Yes.
So we kind of thought a little bit about it,
but we didn't have a plan.
Then we didn't have a good plan. We didn't have a good plan, but we do now. So that's.
But it's not like we're not busy doing other stuff.
Well, but this is important, and we want to make sure that we get it to you and get it out to you as quickly and as easily. So we have a bunch of cookbooks going out tomorrow. Well, we were going to mail them tomorrow, but we're still waiting on our envelopes. They'll be here. The envelopes will be here tomorrow.
In the morning.
So we're going to put this first round in the mail on Thursday.
Oh, yeah.
You're going to do
Thursday.
We'll have them in the mail on Thursday.
We'll package them tomorrow and we'll put them in the mail.
Yes. So,
okay, how's our food doing?
So food's going good. So we need to drain this ground beef and vegetables.
Okay.
We're going to drain it, and then we will put it into our already sprayed 9x13 pan. You know, another good thing that I didn't think of it until now would be adding some garlic to this. So when you're making it, you might want to add a little bit of garlic.
Of course, you want to add garlic to it.
I didn't think about it in
garlic, y'all. I do too. I love me some garlic.
All right. After you've drained it, gotten out as much grease as you can.
Yep, that's what we're doing.
Then we're going to put it into our 9x13 pan. Move these out of the way. Uh-oh.
Yeah. Okay.
Now I'll bring the pan to you.
Okay. Now we're going to put it in there?
Yes, we're going to put that. Our meat's going to be
right
the
in
bottom
there.
layer. Well,
this is why I don't like those little paper towels that tear in the middle.
Yep. That's okay. We can still get
Tink
it here.
and I have a running disagreement, let's call it that, about which paper towels to
Really?
get. Yes. So we started buying both of them. So now we have the big ones for me and the little ones for him.
Oh, it's the size, the half
yes,
ones.
he likes
doesn't
those
like.
half ones.
Oh, he does like the half ones.
I mean, he will take a large one and tear it in half. That's
Really?
how much he. Yes. So anyway.
Okay, we need the oven going at 375.
Oh, we didn't turn it on.
I forgot about that. Turn your oven on 375.
Okay.
So next we're going to add our mixed vegetables. I have about a half a bag. I'd already used these.
Peas and carrots?
I think that's plenty. Yeah, this is peas and carrots.
And corn.
And corn.
Yay.
Looks like there's a little bit of green beans to it also.
This will be good.
So I'm just going to sprinkle those on top.
I don't know if y'all can see this. Can y'all see this? Well, I guess you can't because of the. There
It's
you
about a
go.
half a bag
There
of
you go.
this. This was a large bag, I think.
I think that's
Oh,
enough.
this was a 28-ounce bag.
Because
So.
you don't want it to be too vegetable-y.
Right. So don't do the whole 28 ounces, but if you have a smaller
Smear it
one,
out.
that might work better. All right. Now we're going to add those tater tots.
Tater tots. Y'all, I love tater tots. Do y'all?
Listen, I have always liked them, but now I love them. And
Really?
you know why?
Why?
Because I cook them in the air fryer.
You need this?
Yes. And they get so crunchy in the air fryer. You turn it on the air fryer setting and put it in for about 13 minutes. Crunchy every time. This is a great big bag, a 32 ounce. I don't think I'm going to do the whole bag. I think that's going to be too many. So yeah, about half of the bag is what I'm going to use. Just get a good covering of tater tots. Now, if Renae was on here, she would be telling me what I'm doing wrong.
Where are you, Renae?
So I'm going to say that sometimes you just do your recipe to
the way you think it should be.
And I have forgotten one ingredient.
What's that?
I guess we can put it on now, though. It's fine.
Oh.
A cream of chicken soup and
Where should it have gone?
A little dab of milk.
It's mixed together?
Yes. So what we're going to do is open this cream of chicken soup, and we're going to mix it with some water.
Milk, you said.
I'm sorry, milk. Yes, mix it with some milk. Turn this around just a shade. So we're getting there. Our oven is heating.
There.
So we will.
Okay. So grab that whole milk in there, Deb.
Whole milk coming.
And how much milk do we put?
It just said a little. So.
Oh, just a little.
Is this the whole milk in the jar?
No. I didn't mean that whole milk. That's that Amish country milk that I'm gonna make butter out of.
Oh, I found it.
You see it?
Yeah. So put your cream of chicken soup into a bowl, and we're going to add
maybe about what, quarter cup?
Yeah.
No.
We're just going to eyeball.
Okay. All right. We're going to eyeball it.
And we're going to stir it, and we're going to put it on top. And then we're going to add our shredded cheese.
You don't think that'll make it those things soggy, do you?
Nah.
Debbie said nah. So Debbie.
I kind of wish I'd put them on first. You think I should take them off then?
I think I would scooch them over and let's pour it underneath them.
All right. We're going to put our cream of chicken mixture
on top of the veggies.
On top of the veggies.
Because we sure ain't picking them veggies out.
No. All right.
Don't y'all have fun just watching us make mistakes all the time?
You don't even see all the mistakes.
But you know what? When we're done, it's going to taste good. That's what
matters. Either way, I think it tastes
that
good.
That is what matters.
Yes.
Should I need more milk, you think?
Possibly.
Because it's awfully thick. More. Put a little more in there.
So more than a half a cup.
More than a fourth, maybe a half. That's good. Because that was not going to last all over the casserole.
So it's a trial and error thing, you know?
Y'all talk to us. What you
hey,
got?
Ashley from Southwest Virginia.
Oh, this one's not updating, damn.
It's not?
I don't see Ashley.
Well, it's... I don't know why. Oh, it's maybe.
That's better. Okay, now I'm going to scooch these back over here. Scooch, is that a word?
It's a word in my vocabulary. I don't know if you'd find it in the
probably got it from
dictionary,
you.
but I use it quite a lot.
Yep. You know who I love to hear talk is that Kimmy, with Kimmy's Southern Cooking.
Uh-huh.
Is that what it is?
Uh-huh.
And she says things like we say, like holler and.
She's Southern just like us.
Yeah.
Hey, Rebecca, Rebecca's asking, how do I get a cookbook?
Oh.
And this is what they look like. This is our cookbook.
Send us a message, Rebecca.
We've just gotten them in the last couple of days, and so what we're asking everyone to do is to private message us on Facebook or send a email to moanddeb2023@gmail.com. And then we can tell you exactly what to do or how to get it. The cost for our cookbook is $25, which includes shipping.
Unless you're way far away and the shipping's a lot more, and we'll let you know if that's the case.
So just give us a message, and we will. I'll send you right back exactly what to do. We've got a whole bunch of cookbooks going out. It'll be Thursday now because our
envelopes didn't come in today.
Get here today like we thought they were going to.
Yeah.
Now after you've got your cream of chicken soup in, we're going to smother it with some sharp cheddar cheese that Mo, not we,
what's this we thing? You got that in your pocket?
This was about a cup of cheddar cheese. If you want more,
you think we need more?
I think so, yeah, I do.
What did I do
Here
with it?
It is, right here.
Okay.
So we're going to say a little more than a cup of cheddar cheese.
You know, you can never have too much cheese, is what we say. But you really can have too much cheese, because if you eat too much cheese, you'll get all stopped up. Well, so that's really not true. You can have too much cheese.
You can eat too much cheese. It's not really all that good for you. So this recipe is not in the cookbook, but notice right here that says Volume 1.
Uh-huh.
Renae, your recipe might be in Volume 2. Should I hit finish and start another one?
No, because there they are. Never hit finish.
We're back.
Yeah, we back.
So what I was saying is, if it goes in the cookbook, it's going to be called Renae's Tater Tot Dinner Casserole.
Supper casserole. That's what we call it.
That looks good. Don't it look good, y'all?
Yeah.
What do you think? Is that enough cheese?
That's enough cheese. We use the whole, 8-ounce block?
Okay.
Oh, we have to wait for that.
So I'm estimating about 30 to 35 minutes. That's what Renae said for it to cook at 375. So once the oven gets there, we're going to leave it in there for 30 to 35 minutes. We'll test it, see what it looks like, and see if we decide that's good enough. So
I can tell you right now it's going to be good.
I can't see how it wouldn't be good. It's got all things in it that we love. So
it's been a beautiful day in North Carolina. I hope y'all are having a great day as well. Britt, it has been beautiful here all day, and I've been having to work, and I was resentful about it. I was like, I want to be outside running and frolicking in the sun. But it is beautiful, and the temps are getting cooler, so we love that, don't we? I'm ready for it. It's been hot as blue blazes in Georgia this year, and I know a lot of other places too. So y'all probably hear Armani crying. He's in the laundry room. He's doing laundry.
You wish.
I know, I do wish. I wonder if you could train a cat to do laundry.
I don't know.
But no, the answer is no, because they're cats. And
what are y'all having for supper? I see Britt's having French toast. That sounds really yummy. I need a good French toast recipe, Britt.
I have one.
You do have one?
Yeah,
you need to make
I love French toast. There's nothing to it, Deb. Not to mine, anyway. Well, some people might do fancy French toast.
Yes, I'm sure there's different kinds.
Fancy French toast. But
I hope everyone's still there. Are you still there, everybody? Since we went away for a minute. Oh, I see a like. Make sure y'all do like us and thank you, Britt.
Britt's still there.
Like us and heart us and share us and all that, because that keeps us. You know, it's really weird how this stuff works. Mm-hmm. If you don't comment or like us, our videos very often, then it's possible that we don't show up in your algorithm. So
come on, Bubba.
It kind of disappears for a while until you come across us again one day and you say, oh, I haven't seen them in a while. Well, we've been here, but your algorithm didn't bring us to you. So
yeah, we had someone ask that the other day, didn't we?
Yes. So when you like us and everything, like and share, that means that you are seeing us, and Facebook keeps that in front of you. Tricia says, Georgia has been hot. We're in the 80s this week, and that is a welcome change for now.
That's a cool spell.
It is a cool spell. The thing that I hate is that I know what's coming. I know it's going to be cold before long, and I am not a cold weather fan.
I am. I love cold weather clothes. I'm from Newfoundland, Canada.
Oh, Pamela, I'm going to be there soon. I'm not actually going to be in Newfoundland. I wish I was. I'm going on a cruise, and we wanted the one that had a stop at Newfoundland, but we didn't get that one because some other people in the group they had something else that they wanted. So I'm going to be close to Newfoundland in a couple of weeks.
That's awesome.
Cindy says, first time I had this casserole was in 1984, and I loved it. My former sister-in-law used her mama's recipe. So did we make it like your recipe, Cindy? The tater tot casserole. Let me know if you do anything different than what we've done in this one.
I can't wait.
I'm sure you could do. You could probably add different vegetables if you wanted.
Now we do have a breakfast casserole.
Yes, with
that's tater tots, and that one might be in the cookbook.
Can't remember.
Okay, but anyway, this one is more of a supper casserole, but the breakfast one's really good too. And that was the first time I'd ever had a tater tot casserole.
Was it really?
I feel so deprived.
All these
I grew
years,
up
what you've missed.
for 60 years without having
tater tot
a
casserole.
tater tot casserole of any kind. I'm going to put this in the oven.
Okay. I think it's warm enough, yes.
How many minutes, Deb?
Put it for 35.
Okay.
So when I go to Canada in a couple of weeks, Mo is going to be holding down the fort. So y'all make sure that you watch her videos that I know she's going to do without me. And like and share and comment on all of her videos.
Every time Deb goes on a trip, she's like, okay, do some videos. And then I think about it.
Kathy.
I think about it really hard. And then I get a little camera shy. And I'm like, I don't.
You got to do more than think about it.
I can't be me without you, Deb.
Kathy, your cookbook is on the table about to get addressed, but we can't put the label on the envelopes because they didn't get here today. So it'll be one more day before we mail that cookbook. Not tomorrow, on Thursday.
You said one more week, one more day.
One more day. Did I say week?
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry.
I thought you did. I might have heard it
Hey,
wrong.
Margie. Yes, we're live today. I'm glad you joined us.
Is it live or is it Memorex? Remember those commercials?
Yes, I do.
Y'all, I'm drinking some sweet tea peach flavored.
Oh, peach.
Yep. Mm-hmm. You want some, Deb?
Yeah.
Okay.
Do you know that they're going to be coming out with raspberry soon? I love that glass too. It's one of my favorite ones. Mm-hmm. They are going to have raspberry tea. I don't know when yet. I haven't saw a date on it. So I'm going to stock up on that raspberry tea.
I love it so much. I have 2 of them, Deb.
Oh yeah, that's a good one.
Mm-hmm.
And that's something else that we do. We have a little partnership with them. So if you order from y'all's sweet tea, and at the end when you're checking out, there's a place where you put a code. You put MOE, put Mo. Thank you, and you will save 10% on your y'all's tea products, all of them.
You remember what we say? Put the code MO to save yourself some dough. Put the code MO to save yourself some dough.
So use it. Save some money there.
Look, Margie, finally caught you live.
We've made dinner, Margie. You may not have saw what we were making. It's a tater tot supper casserole. Mm-hmm. It's in the oven. It has ground beef, and then it has mixed vegetables, and then it has peppers and onions were in the ground beef. And then the next layer was a mixture of cream of chicken soup with some milk, and you put that on, and then put your tater tots on, and then put a bunch of cheese. And put it into the oven. And it's in the oven that was an 8-ounce block, so it's about 2 cups of cheese. Yeah. It's in the oven for 35 minutes at 375. We'll post the recipe for you in a little bit, but it's given to us by a friend of Cooking with Mo and Deb, and she posted the directions a couple of weeks ago at a live.
So y'all feel free to share your favorite recipes with us. As Deb said a while ago, we will give you credit in our next cookbook.
Yes, because I'm going to call this Renae's Tater Tot Casserole.
Because it came from Renae.
Thank you, Britt. Britt has given us her recipe for her French toast, which she had for dinner.
Oh, good.
A loaf of sourdough or another hearty bread. See, that's probably my first problem is I've not used sourdough. I've used just white bread before when I make French bread, French toast.
I have never used sourdough.
And then she says she dips it into a mixture of milk, heavy cream, sugar, cinnamon, eggs, and salt. And you brown it on both sides in a buttered skillet and serve with the following options for toppings. Butter, cinnamon, sugar syrup, homemade strawberry jam.
You had me at butter.
Whipped cream and powdered sugar. Man, that sounds so good, Britt. Yum, yum.
I want to show him my...
Oh, and I've heard of that, Britt. So she says instead of milk to use eggnog. I've never done that, but I have heard of people doing that at Christmas time.
That would be good for like a Christmas breakfast. That'd be awesome.
I'm going to do that this year. Tell them what you got there, man.
This is Amish milk. It's thick as syrup. And I'm going to whip up some butter with it. We're going to video it so you can watch the fun of making butter. Have you ever made your own butter? It is not as hard as you might think. I have a little churn. It's actually about this size, about a quart size, and it's from Kilner, Kilner, and it has a crank on it and a big paddle wheel. You just crank.
So how long do you crank is the question.
Well, it's according to how much butter you're making, but I will put probably about half of this jar in there. So it'll take me a hot minute. But it's not hard to turn. And it makes pretty quick. Probably about 10 minutes is all. And then what you do is when you're done, it separates, the buttermilk separates from the butter, and you can drain that buttermilk off it and use it. And then you can, you take that butter out and you rinse it, and then you squeeze the moisture out of it. Then you can put it in molds. You can just kind of square it up and put it in your butter dish, and voila. And it's really good. It's so much better than store-bought butter.
Have you made it before then?
Yeah.
I've never made butter.
Several times. That's why I got that little churn. I've had it for probably 4 or 5 years.
So we're going to do that later tonight.
When I don't have the Amish, when I don't have this awesome
use?
Amish, I just use heavy cream, heavy whipping cream. Not heavy whipping cream. What's it called? Heavy cream.
Heavy cream.
Yeah.
Awesome.
And
I'll see how that works.
It's expensive these days too, by the way.
Oh man, Margie says we grew up milking their own cows, making butter and buttermilk.
Man, there's nothing like it, is there?
Never.
And then Britt said, I made butter when I was young with my grandmother and her churn. Yes. Yeah.
Joanne, yes, you need to go order our cookbook.
She said, got to order. Oh.
This is what it looks like.
Oh, okay.
Got to order. So I'm going to post in a little while the exact instructions on what you got to do, but you can send us a private message, or you can send an email to moanddeb2023@gmail.com, and we'll tell you exactly how and what you need to do to order the cookbook. It's really easy, but we don't have the credit card thing set up, so we're asking for you to pay through PayPal or Venmo or with a check. So I can give you all that instructions and information in a private message or in an email.
Yeah. There you go.
There you go. That's a lot to tell. I know it's easier when you can go to a website and just click on a button, and we will get there one day. We'll be doing that also someday.
Who knows?
But at the moment, we're not quite there yet.
We're not that fancy yet.
We're working on it.
We're definitely not techie. Margie says, I remember my little grandma sitting by a wood stove and using a churn. Yep. I can remember there was a little lady that went to our church, and she made her own butter, and she would give it to us. It was wrapped in this white, heavy paper. I guess it's like from the meat market, that kind of paper, you know. And, man, when we had fresh butter, I was in hog heaven because I've always been a little piggy. And I love butter. I used to just, like, take my finger and I just love butter. I still do. Tell me email address again. Mo and Deb 2023.
I just sent you
at Gmail.
I just commented on one of your messages, Joanne. And it's in there. Mo and Deb 2023 at Gmail.
Okay. Yeah.
There's my message right there.
Okay.
Joanne, I used to have my mom. Oh, was that? Okay, wait a minute. Let me see what this says.
Yeah,
Joanne's having trouble. I used to have my mom make butter all the time when I was a kid. I'm having trouble with the video. Can you find? Can hear you fine, but something went wrong with the picture. Joanne, we had a little glitch there a little bit ago with the internet, I think. Good, Joanne, she got it. I think it was the internet, maybe jumped out and jumped back in. Maybe that's what happened when you were watching it, but we're here. We're back.
We're back, and we're making supper, and we're going to eat some supper.
And drinking our y'all's peach sweet tea. Oh, I meant to say that a minute ago. They have peach tea. I actually looked at the website yesterday, and they had peach tea to order. So they do have it in stock. They are.
Supply issues straightened out. And I got some of the little jars. I think
it wasn't so much an issue as much as they didn't anticipate the people wanting it quite as much as we have. Yeah. But it's really good stuff.
So
there's the jars.
Y'all brand jar. And it's got Y'all Sweet Tea Company. Y'all Sweet Tea, Hayden, Alabama.
Should be drinking out of those, shouldn't we?
I don't drink out of mason jars. I'm going to use mine for canning. Anyway, one glass and you'll be back. You sure could.
Oh, that's cute. One glass and you'll be back. I didn't see that.
You want to drink out of it?
Yeah, let me pour my tea in.
Oh, wait, I hadn't washed it.
Okay. Well, you could use them for drinking. Hey there, my
cousin
Judy. My parents bought fresh butter from friends. There was a flower impression on top of the butter. How cute. They must have had a stamp of some kind.
Well, I'm thinking like finding a mold or something for a turkey or something, and then making my own butter for Thanksgiving.
Oh, that would be fun.
Having it on the table with your turkey.
Hey there, Laurie.
Turkey for turkeys.
Brandon, Mississippi. So glad you joined us.
Yep.
We've got supper in the oven. And
we're drinking
our Y'all Sweet Tea and talking about our new cookbook that just came out a couple of days ago. After we get our dinner done, we're going to be sitting down writing or getting our labels ready. Judy, yours is going to be in the mail too. Your cookbook, we wanted to send them tomorrow, but we didn't get our envelopes yet. They'll be here tomorrow. So your cookbook will go out on Thursday. So keep an eye out on your mail. You'll see it soon.
Coming soon to a mailbox near you. Hopefully real near you.
Hi, Karen.
Like at your house.
Karen from Douglas, Georgia just joined us.
Fellow Georgian. Go Dogs.
Yeah.
What if I said that and she doesn't even like
She may not. It's possible.
I mean, you can live in Georgia and not go for the dogs.
And I live in Georgia and go for Alabama.
Yeah, me
Tide,
too.
So.
Me too.
It says we have a slow connection.
I'm sorry, y'all. This internet. We're supposed to have a gig, but it ain't no gig.
You need to upgrade.
Well, we upgraded to a gig.
She works for the internet company.
Yeah, but not this one.
It's not EP?
No.
Okay. Never mind. Oh, I didn't know
We're in Trenton, Debbie.
I thought you got it, though. I thought you got it.
No.
Okay. Never mind.
I wish I did. It's almost worth moving to Chattanooga.
I do see on my computer we're moving slow. It's like we're not.
Well,
Exactly. Sorry.
Anyway, we're going to get off here, y'all, and let y'all fix your supper, eat your supper, pet your pets.
But we're so
kids.
glad that you tuned in to us and just keep watching. Remember, like I said earlier, make sure you like, heart, like, love, share. See, it says we have a slow connection.
Yeah, we do.
So we probably should get out of here so that we won't